Hey, how's it going?
How are you today?
Good. How's everything?
Okay. Mm,
Today we're gonna be doing Broadway shows. Have you ever heard of Broadway?
yes, but I don't know it very much.
Okay. Um,
Um, um, your American teenagers likes to like to watch Broadway shows.
um, yeah, it's like if you want to go watch a show, it's pretty common. Yeah. But
Oh,
they say that some of the best shows in the world are in Broadway.
okay. Do you
Um,
like it? Do you like
yeah,
Broadway shows?
yeah, they're really cool. If you ever go to New York, you should definitely go check out a Broadway show. They're world renowned. So.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so you want to get started?
Okay.
So for the warm up, have you ever watched any plays or musicals?
Mm, yeah. Yes. For example, I have watched a play called Titanic.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that play. I haven't watched it yet. Um, and there's music in it, right? Is there? No, there's not. Is there?
Um, music,
Is there music in?
musical, music. I
Oh,
don't know. I watched the film, a
oh right.
film called Titanic.
Okay. Um, and what makes the what makes live? Oh well, have you ever watched it live?
Sorry,
Do you know what it means when I say, have you ever watched it live?
live,
Yeah,
live,
a live,
live.
yeah, a live performance.
Mm, no,
Okay, so it means that you
no,
go,
maybe not. Yeah.
so it means that you go to a theater and you watch the performance with your own eyes and people perform. They dance, they sing, they act in front of you with microphones.
Mm, no, no. Yes, I know live. But I haven't watched a live show.
Oh no? Okay. So
Mm,
on the warm up, do you see do you see that image
image?
picture
Yeah,
of the two
yeah.
of the man and woman? So that's from the show The Phantom of the Opera. It's like a famous French play, and they're performing live right there.
Okay.
So
It's called
the
its name is
the Phantom of the Opera House.
okay.
So a phantom is like it's like a ghost. Um,
Okay. Uh,
and then do you know what an opera house is?
no.
Um, an,
Can you type me
you want me to type it to
the
you?
name? Yeah, yeah.
Sure. So I just sent it to you.
Okay.
So an opera house is a place where people sing. Um,
Oh, sorry. Just ad.
that's
Okay,
okay.
let's go on. Let's go on.
Um, all right. Would you like to go down to the reading?
Okay. Broadway is the bright, beating heart of the NYC's performing arts scene. Visiting the Great White Way means attending one of 41 large theaters concentrated near Times Square. Each year, millions of tourists flock to the city to see the best Broadway shows, from long-running phenomena such as the Lion to more recent hits like Hamilton. There's a variety of shows.
Shows, yep. So, what is Broadway's nickname?
The Great White Way.
The Great White Way. Yep. So we have some vocab words in there. So we have the word concentrate. Concentrate means like there's, in this case, there's a lot of theaters in one little place. So
okay, I know.
You know Hong Kong?
Yeah, I know Hong Kong.
So there's a big concentration of buildings and people there in that little space.
Yes, I know the word concentrate.
Oh, okay. And then the next word is flock. So,
very crowded, right? Flock.
So you could say, yeah. So but it's the movement of people going to the crowd.
Okay.
So, say there's the Chinese president outside. So, and then like a lot of people find out that he's outside. They all flock to go see him, and there's a big crowd to go see him.
Yeah,
So I would say, oh, they flock to go see the Chinese president.
Okay, I know. Flock.
And then the last one is phenomenon. So phenomenon is like something really crazy, something really impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah. For example, the geological phenomenon where stories have moved on their own are interesting.
Okay.
So, can you think of an example of phenomenon?
Phenomenon. This phenomenon is very common in our city.
If it's impressive, that would work. So, like, I'm trying to think of something really impressive. Oh, I know. Did you study chemistry a little bit?
Sorry? Chemistry?
Yeah, have you studied chemistry? It's like the science when you like mix different chemicals.
Yeah.
So, you know how water expands when it gets frozen?
Yeah, yes.
So, it's one of the only substances to do that. It's very rare for a liquid to expand when it's frozen. I think other liquids it's supposed to shrink. So expand, shrink.
Expand, yeah.
Yeah. So they call this expansion of water a phenomenon to scientists because they don't know why it expands and not other liquids and not like other liquids.
Yeah.
So it's really impressive that it expands.
It's very impressive, right?
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next reading.
The best Broadway shows attract millions of people to enjoy the Academy
Acme. Yep.
Academy of Live Entertainment in New York City. Every season brings new Broadway musicals, plays, and revivals, some of which go on to glory at the Tony Awards, along with star-driven dramas and family-oriented blockbusters. There are always some artistically ambitious and original offerings.
Yeah, nice job. The word is artistically.
Artistically.
Yep, so the stress is on that second T. Artistically.
Artistically, yeah, okay.
Yep. So what new things does every season bring on Broadway?
What new things does every season bring new Broadway musicals, plays, and revivals?
Yep. So the first vocabulary word we have here is the acme. It's the highest point of something. Have you ever heard of the climax?
Climax?
Climax. I'll write it to you. So climax is another way to say acme. I've actually never heard of the word acme. Acme is... I just wrote it to you. So acme is another word to say.
Yeah, I know climax. It's the highest point. For example, is here, right?
Yeah, exactly. For example, if you climb a mountain, the climax is at the peak.
Yeah. Okay.
So in a Broadway show, so it's like it's like the most impressive live entertainment there is.
Oh, the most climax entertainment.
Yeah.
Right?
So out of all the shows you could watch, if you go to Broadway, Broadway is the climax out of all the live entertainment you could see.
Okay, for example, the
Broadway is world renowned. It's super famous, super great.
Yeah. Okay. Very popular, right?
Yeah. So do you understand it? The word acme now?
Which word?
The first one, acme.
Acme, yeah. The highest point of something, right?
Yep.
Climax.
Yep, exactly.
You let me make a sentence, right?
Yep.
For example, the acme of the building is at the top.
The acme of beauty is at the top? What do you mean by that?
The building is the highest.
I'm not sure if that makes sense. Because
okay.
So you could say the acme of beauty products is a certain brand that's super crazy and impressive.
Sorry, I can catch.
So you could say the acme of all beauty products is L'Oreal Paris because it's a very famous brand.
A beauty, right?
Yep, the acme of beauty products. So the most impressive beauty product is. So, can you think of beauty product brands like there's Maybelline, L'Oreal Paris, Fenty. These are all company names, right?
Sorry, I can't catch you the last sentence.
Here I'm gonna put you on the screen, screen recording, and then I'll show you.
Okay.
How do you put this on screen? I forgot. Where's screen sharing? I forgot. Okay, I'll just show you on my phone.
Okay.
So this is how you say it in Chinese. Acme. Can you read that?
Yeah, yes. Okay, I know. The highest point of something, right?
Yeah. So, let's think about. So you mentioned beauty, right?
Building, building,
Oh,
building.
buildings like big structures and cities. Okay, I thought you said beauty, like makeup.
Okay, a beauty, right?
So do your sentence again. Now it makes more sense.
Okay.
Try your sentence again with buildings, and now it might make sense.
With building, with beauty.
With building, yeah.
Do you want me make a sentence with beauty or building? Building.
The second one, building, yes.
Building.
Building, yep.
The highest building in our city is about 2 meters high.
Okay, so
200 meters high.
So, the acme of the building is 2 meters high. The highest point. Yeah, that's a good example. And then the next word is called revival.
Revival, yeah.
Yep.
A new presentation of something old. For example, a new presentation of some old stories, some old plays, right?
Yeah, exactly. The next one is a blockbuster.
Blockbuster, yeah, I know. Very extraordinary and successful.
Yep.
Very successful.
So Titanic was a blockbuster.
Titanic was a blockbuster, right?
Yeah. Now the last one, offering. That's something that is presented for sale. So the store had a huge offering of different televisions. Offering is just like a big variety. So when you go to the store and you want to buy like a fruit, say there's a lot of different fruit. So I would say, oh, the store has a big offering of fruit. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Would you like to try a sentence?
This shopping mall has a huge offering of different clothes.
Yeah, good job. Let's move on to the next reading.
Whether you are looking for unforgettable songs, spectacular sets and costumes, starters by Broadway divers, or
Divas.
dance numbers performed by Broadway's hottest chorus boys and girls, there's always plenty to choose from. These days, your options are more diverse than ever. Records,
Ruckus. Yeah, Rack. I think it's Ruckus.
Ruckus comedies like the Book of Mormon, moving drums like Dear Evan Hansen, sweeping
Operettas.
operettas.
Yep.
Operettas like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yep.
Family classicals like The Lion King and cultural game changers like Hamilton.
Yep. And what was the word right after Broadway in the second line?
Broadway. Sorry.
The second line. What's that word that starts with the D after Broadway?
Divas, right?
It's divas. Yep.
Divas.
A diva is like a girl that's like very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Very dramatic. Okay, very main character, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually a famous. Here, I'll show you the translation. It's actually a famous opera singer or pop singer.
Okay. Famous singer, a famous singer, female.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the first vocabulary word. So, the first one is spectacular.
Spectacular.
So it's an adjective that means something's like extremely impressive. So like, I enjoyed the spectacular.
I know.
The spectacular phenomenon.
Yeah, I know. Very impressive.
I enjoyed the spectacular blockbuster of Titanic. I enjoyed the spectacular operetta.
Okay.
So do you know what an opera is?
The internet is very don't work very well, I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, okay. Now it's okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay. Do you know what an opera is?
Opera,
Yeah.
opera. Beijing Opera.
Yeah, so when you go there, they're singing, right? Like,
Opera.
so an operetta is a smaller opera piece.
Operetta.
So
Where?
it's a
Uh,
small it's a smaller play it's a smaller play than an opera. Opera is
oh,
really big and long. Operetta is a short one.
okay, I know. A very small one.
A small opera. Yep. So for the next one, we have a loud and noisy. It's raucous.
Yeah,
So they were making raucous sounds. They were making really loud and noisy sounds. Can you
yeah,
think of an
very.
example?
Ruckus, right?
Raucous. Yep.
Ruckus. Mm, he, um, his voice, his sound is very raucous.
So yeah, he could be a very raucous person. Yep. Um, Sweeping is the last one, and it
Okay.
means like a very dramatic. Um,
Very big, right?
yeah. So like the school made a sweeping change to the rules. Can you think of one?
Okay. Mm, China uh, has made sweeping changes in the few years, I think.
Good job. Yeah. Let's try the comprehension.
Okay. The Lion King is a Broadway show. It's true, right?
Yep.
B. There are 31 theaters located near Times Square. It's false. It's 41 theaters.
Yep.
C. Broadway has a diverse option of shows. Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, diverse. Okay. D. Each year a few tourists visit NYC to see Broadway shows. No, it's false. Very. I think how to say. Each year millions of tourists,
Yeah.
not a few of, right? Um,
A sweeping amount of tourists.
yeah, a sweeping tourists. Good. Some Broadway shows win a Tony Award. Yeah, Tony Award.
Yep.
I a, a very famous award, right? In
Yes.
place.
It's a huge honor. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on to the comprehension.
Okay. Number one, the boss made sweeping changes.
Yep.
Number two, Broadway is also known as the Great White Way.
Yep.
Number three, you can watch performing arts on Broadway.
Good.
Number four, what kinds of shows can you watch on Broadway? I think musicals, plays, and revivals.
Yep.
D. Okay. Number five, the animals flocked to the food. Flocked. D.
Yep, exactly. So they ran to the food.
Yeah. Number six, what did the singer have? A spectacular voice.
Yep.
Spectacular voice.
So he had like a really impressive voice.
Yeah, very beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Yeah.
Now let's go on to the discussion. So, for the first one, can you watch performing arts in your town or city?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
And have you ever gone?
No.
No. Do you not
Uh,
like it?
mm, no, I don't like it very much. I prefer to watch films,
Okay.
maybe, and listening to some popular singers to sing in maybe.
Yeah.
I prefer to watch films uh, and then watch popular singers to sing songs maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
You could also see performing arts in my town as well. We have a lot of plays in the community. Um, I've actually I've actually performed in some of them. Like I've been an actor. Um, and it's a
you
lot.
are an actor. You are an actor.
Yeah, like honest, like just in the community,
Okay.
like as a
Okay.
volunteer. It's fun. And like I
Mm.
would go there and I would sing. Um, and it's fun. But I don't,
How often do you watch a play or musicals?
not so often. Maybe once every 3 months.
Once every. Okay.
Um, what kind of show do you like to see?
Mm. What kind of show?
So we
Mm,
have operas, we
maybe
have
a
comedies,
romantic show.
we have romances. Yep, we have
Yeah.
horror shows, like scary
Yeah.
shows, horror shows.
No,
No,
I
me
don't.
neither.
Yeah, I don't like them. And
Have you ever watched a Broadway show? Have you ever been to the United States?
no, I hope to travel soon.
Yeah, there you go. I think Broadway shows, I think they go on tour and they go all around the world. Um, I'm not sure if they've been to China yet, but have you seen a Broadway show?
No,
Oh, you should definitely see one soon. Yeah, it's really nice.
in New York, right?
Yep, but sometimes they go around the world if their show is really good.
Okay, okay, I know. They can travel around the world,
Yeah.
right? Mm, do if you want to watch a Broadway show, or if you want to watch a play, uh, do you watch it in New York?
Yep. Um, Not all of them. They have smaller plays like in my community or like in the towns. But if you want to see a really spectacular one, a really well performed one, you can go to Broadway in New York.
Okay, is it expensive?
Yeah, it is expensive. But you
How
only
much?
it depends on when you get the ticket and where you sit.
Yeah.
So if you get front row seats, if you're like right in front of the stage, it'll be a lot of money. Um,
Uh, um, how much? If you want to sit in front of the stage,
it could be like 75 US dollars.
75, 75 US dollars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, maybe I think it's similar to uh, Chinese famous singer. Uh, if we want to watch their shows, we should pay 100 more than $100.
Oh wow.
If if we want to sit in front of the stage,
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So
about $100.
75 US dollars is about 517 yen.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's so it's expensive, but it's almost worth it because the performances are so good that
Yeah,
people will pay that.
it's very worthwhile.
But Sometimes, if you're in New York City, you can get a last minute deal. That means that I buy the ticket and then the show is like in an hour. And they'll be desperate and they'll be willing to give me it for a cheaper price.
Okay.
So a lot of people will do that. So for the last one, what do you think is impressive or spectacular about performing arts?
Mm, the plots are very impressive. The actors, the divers are
Divas.
very impressive. Maybe
Is divas. Yep.
divas.
Yeah, some of them are really talented. Some of them are really good at singing, right?
Yeah. Mr. Matt,
Yep.
I want to ask you some common questions.
Sure.
Okay. For example, how many classes do you have one day? 1 week. 1 week.
With students?
No. You are a university student, right?
Yeah.
How many classes do you have in your university?
So I have. So I was enrolled in 5 classes.
Five.
5 classes, yeah. Yep, 5.
5 classes.
Yeah.
A class is about 2 hours or 1 hour.
It's about 3 hours a week. Yeah.
3 hours a week.
Yep.
Whoa.
So I have an Italian class. So I'll meet on Mondays and Wednesday nights from 8 to. It's like, well, no. Mondays and Wednesday nights from 5:50 to 7:15 at night. So that's my one class. And then my other classes are on Tuesdays. And they're about 2 hours each. So I have a yoga class. Do you know what yoga is?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
exercise your body, right?
Right, yeah. And I have an English class, a Spanish class, and then a linguistics class, the study of language.
Okay. What do you often do in your free time?
I travel and I take a lot of pictures. I do photography. What about you?
Mm, uh, um, Now I am working. I work as a teacher, so from Monday to Friday I must stay at our school to teach students. So on the weekend I usually travel the travel somewhere, some places that are not very far.
Okay.
In my holiday, I maybe travel another city or another province.
Yeah. Have you been to like Shanghai?
Shanghai, yeah.
Beijing?
Yeah.
Have you been to Hong Kong?
No. That's my next place. Maybe.
Oh yeah. There's also a place right outside of Shanghai with the canals. Is it Fuzhou?
Suzhou.
Oh,
Suzhou.
is that the?
Have you ever been to Suzhou and Shanghai?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to China yet. But
Oh.
that's the place with all canals, right?
Yeah. Very clear.
There's also that really cool forest. Have you ever watched the movie Avatar? It's like with those blue people.
Avatar?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It's a movie that they have all these blue people, and in the movie they base it off this Chinese forest.
Chinese forest. Very blue people? Blue?
Yeah, but forget that. I'll show you the forest.
Okay.
Is this forest? Do you see?
Mm, okay, forest. Okay, I know. Yeah, 张家界Forest Park.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
Mm, no, actually, my colleague, one of my colleagues is this city is the hometown of my colleague's
Oh
hometown.
wow.
Yeah, very beautiful. Not very far from my city, about 500 miles, maybe.
Oh wow. Yeah. What's your city called?
Uh, 贵阳.
How do you spell it?
Guiyang.
Oh, Guiyang.
Yeah, is the capital city of Guizhou. Not
Oh, I see. Oh, it looks really pretty.
yeah. And the summer in our city is very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you another question. Um, um, you are a hardworking student, right?
Yeah.
Wow, good.
Hey.
And you make money to to you why don't you do a part-time job? Or why do you do a part-time job?
So, when you're a student, you have to pay for college, and it's a lot of money. So
How much?
it's like tens of thousands of dollars. It's a lot. Have you ever heard of American students? How they have to pay so much money for college?
Yeah, but I don't know how much.
So I pay probably like
Tens of thousand.
so I pay probably $10,000 a year to attend school. Um,
Tens of $1,000 a
yeah.
year. 10,000. Okay.
So obviously I don't have that on hand, so I have to take out what's called a loan. So a loan is when you go to the bank and you ask for this amount of money because you can't pay for it yet. And then once you get your final job after college, you pay it back.
Okay. Your parents don't give you the money?
It's so much money, so no. But it's very common to not have the money. Not a lot of people have $10,000 laying around.
Yeah, I think 10,000 dollars a year. You university have 4 years, right?
Yeah,
4 years. Whoa, a big number.
yeah. Some people leave school with $100,000 in debt. In debt,
Oh,
debt means that they still have to pay it off. So if you owe your friend $10, you're $10 in debt.
I know. In that you
You still owe it.
owe
Yep.
somebody's money, right?
Yep.
Mm, wow. So Do you have brothers or sisters in
Yep.
your family?
I have two younger brothers. They're twins. They're the same age. They're both 18. I'm 21. Um,
Oh, so young.
yeah. And we all go to college.
Oh, so but in China, maybe the fair, the college fair is not so high as you.
Yeah.
Maybe
How much is it for you to go to college?
maybe five let me think, 500 maybe $800 maybe $800 a year.
Wow,
$800 a year.
that's great. Is it because do you pay taxes towards college? Is that why?
Sorry.
Does all the Chinese, so does everyone in China pay like partially for college collectively, like everyone together?
Yeah, collectively.
I'm gonna show you what taxes is. Taxes. So the word taxes is it's almost like a bill you pay to the government.
Texas.
Shui.
Yeah, I know. See.
So do you pay taxes to college?
No, no.
Oh, then how can
We,
everyone afford it?
we just pay the college fare. The mm, about uh, but different university have different
Yeah, different
uh,
amounts.
fare.
Yeah.
It's about $1,000 a year.
Yep.
I think it's much cheaper than American university, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
That university fare is called tuition.
yeah, tuition.
Yep. Tu-
So in China, our university students don't usually do part-time jobs. Some of them do part-time jobs just for their pocket money.
mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
they,
that's good.
their parents will pay for them,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and most of the time.
That makes sense. Yeah. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I graduated in 2013.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Have a good day. I don't want to waste your time.
No, no, it's all fine. All right. So, yep, that wraps up our discussion. So hopefully you learned some about Broadway shows, and I'll probably be seeing you tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. Uh, tomorrow. This week I am very busy. Maybe tomorrow, evening. In Beijing time, it's evening now, right?
The
Maybe
same time
tomorrow.
now tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening in Beijing time, my husband will go to a party, so I must take care of my daughter. So she will interrupt me to video with you. So
That's okay.
okay.
Yeah, that doesn't it's fine.
And so maybe we can Skype in next week.
Oh, you don't want to do tomorrow or the next day?
Yeah, tomorrow and the next day. Uh, Tomorrow my husband has a party, and the day after tomorrow I have a party. The day and on Friday I have a party too. So this week I am very busy. So
Okay.
sorry. We put off to next week. And is it okay for you?
Okay. We could put it for next week.
Okay, next week, we will talk. We will communicate on WeChat
Yep.
about the how to say
The appointment.
on which day, about on which day.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. So, bye bye.
Bye.
Tomorrow. So this week, we won't Skype each other
Nope. So we'll save it for next week. Okay.
for next week. Oh, so you can have your own time.
Okay. Enjoy your parties.
Okay, thank you. Okay, on Friday I will attend maybe a similar party like in your country, Western country.
Oh, cool. You'll have to tell me about it.
Yeah, we have the costumes.
Oh, nice.
We will eat Western food.
Oh, that's so fun.
We will perform.
Oops. I can't hear you. It got muted. I'm gonna write to you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, a little bit, but could you put it up more? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Oh, okay. I could hear you a little bit now. Yeah.
uh, I I on the party at the party.
I can't hear you very well. All right, but I'm gonna sign out. And you could write to me about your party on WeChat, and I'll definitely I'll be glad to hear about it. It sounds really exciting. Sound good? Okay. Bye.
Have a good day.
You too.